A very good Thursday morning to everyone out there. Landon here with you to bring you your latest weather forecast courtesy of Ohio Valley Insurance. The well-advertised active weather pattern, folks, is right on our doorstep. We've been talking about this over the past week or so. Cold front is approaching from the west. We already have rain showers arriving across far western Kentucky. It's going to be a little bit later in the morning, but we're going to be getting in on those rain chances here before too long. White Squirrel with our nest cam overlooking WKU and Bowling Green. We have got ongoing cloud cover out ahead of the rain showers. It's already working in here early this morning. The same can be said overlooking the Beach Street News Sky Cam, looking off to the north and west from Morgantown. Over in that direction as well, we've got some clouds already filtering in out there, folks, and those will be continuing to thicken up here as we work throughout the morning hours of today. With the clouds moving in here, temperatures have stayed up throughout the overnight. We're located right around the low and mid 60s region-wide. We will be cooler as far as high temperatures are concerned this afternoon. We should be hanging out right around the mid and upper 70s, which will be roughly 10 degrees cooler than what we've been experiencing here over the past few days. Here's a look at the latest surface map. Again, folks, the cold front and associated low pressure is where we are getting this activity from. Not just this initial one, folks, but look off to the north and west. We have another one that's going to be surging in here as we work throughout our Friday on into Friday night, and that'll really be bringing the jolt of colder air in here Friday afternoon, and especially throughout the weekend to follow. So let's talk about our rain chances. Landon, when are they going to be getting here? Well, that's a good question. We already got a few spotty showers out there. That'll be the weather story throughout this morning. But it looks like it's going to hold off until roughly mid-morning, as you can see here. And then progressing on into the lunchtime hours is whenever the heaviest rain will finally be arriving. So we could get in on some scattered sprinkles and some light showers here and there throughout this morning. But it won't be until after lunchtime. We're looking at roughly mid-afternoon through the latter part of this evening, as you can see here, for the bulk of the heaviest rainfall to arrive. Here we are looking at rush hour this afternoon, 4 into 5 and 6 p.m. Continuing throughout the early part of the evening, folks, we'll keep the bulk of the activity around, but very quickly, by sunrise on Friday, it shunts the moisture off to the east, and it's going to be opening up the door for that much cooler, drier air to infiltrate the Wobbles community out of the north and west, all right? So let's talk about it. Let's take a look at these dew points. We've already got readings up between the low and mid 60s this morning. It is a little bit muggy to say the least, but we'll put this into motion for you and you will see we're going to work throughout today on into tonight and then even on into our Friday, and we're going to keep the dew points up around the mid 60s range. But then very quickly, folks, here comes that secondary cold front as we get into roughly mid-morning on into the lunchtime hour tomorrow. Then we're going to see those temperatures tank. So high temperatures on Friday will be pegged right around the lower 70s. Folks, those should be achieved during the morning hours of tomorrow, all right? Brisk northwest winds taking over during the afternoon and evening. And look at that cold front, folks, and look at the dry air surging in here. By sunrise on Saturday, we're talking dew points down into the 30s, some 30-degree separation than what we're seeing right now. So it is definitely going to be cooler, much drier. Brisk northwest winds throughout the weekend is going to create a much colder feel in the great outdoors for us. On the rainfall side of things, folks, we're going to hang out right where we've been pegging it, anywhere from 1/4 of an inch, maybe squeezing out closer to 1/2 an inch. And again, folks, the bulk of this will be falling from roughly mid to late afternoon today through the pre-dawn hours of our Friday. That is whenever the heaviest rainfall is anticipated. Let's go ahead and give you our full 5-day forecast breakdown for today. Increasing rain showers and cloud cover throughout. Highs this afternoon right around the mid and upper 70s. We're going to keep the rain showers around throughout the overnight hours and then quickly getting out of here by the time we get into the daylight hours of our Friday. Remember, folks, highs will be achieved early in the day on Friday. We'll be falling through the 60s during the afternoon and evening. And then take a look at the weekend. Severe clear, rays of sunshine and complete control, high pressure present with brisk northwest winds. Going to hold highs and mitigate those to the lower 60s. Folks, some of us might not escape the upper 50s for highs, with overnight lows down into the low to mid 40s, with some of us dipping down into the 30s. Cannot rule out some patchy frost out there, especially in your more prone frost locations in the valleys where it tends to get a little bit colder. We'll quickly rebound throughout the early days of next week. Loads of sunshine with highs right back in the lower 70s. That'll wrap up your Thursday morning Weather Not Bowling Green forecast, brought to you by Ohio Valley Insurance. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Prep up for the rain showers today. Don't forget the rain gear.